people with relatively low incomes do not get served well by the traditional banking environment. So, I think we'll look back in a few years and we'll see literally hundreds and hundreds of different use cases.
What's Fortress Trust?
So, Judy, Fortress Trust is a fully regulated, fully licensed, non-depository trust company. Judy, Fortress has a regulatory body within that nobody else has. We are unmatched in this environment, which is why we bring experts in like Albert and some of his folks that he brought along.
For retail adoption, for mass adoption, for anyone but an enthusiast, your product is the user experience.
Because Stellar isn't just about what one company can do, it's about the collection of entities that are building this ecosystem and network.
Regardless, let's give a shout out I'm all Team Ripple right now. Thank you, Ripple, for fighting this, putting the money into this, and this is what we need people doing. We don't want them to go settling things like.
So it's no easy thing. So the SEC could theoretically appeal now. However, they need the judge's permission and the appellate court's permission to do that.
Don't waste your life. Set your goals high. Quit thinking about what's wrong. Start thinking what's right.
Enjoy the ride, pal.
If you got some bags, welcome to the party. Welcome back to some more Moon o'clock news. No breakfast, no coffee, just straight extra bullishness. Shout out to the latest sub. Appreciate you stopping by, stuffing some bags, smashing those likes. Go ahead. Throw on those moon suits. Throw on those pilot shades. Buckle up. There's the futures. Extra. Bullish. Let's go full speed. Full throttle into the cryptoverse. We got the total global cryptocurrency market cap today at 1.08 trillion, up about 0.2%. In the past 24 hours, we had BTC's dominance at 46.5%. We got XRP in that number 5 spot, right around 50 cents, up about 0.1%. In the past 24, we got Stellar XLM right around 13 cents, up almost 5%. In the past 24, BTC 25,850, ETH right around 1630. We got XDC right around 5.5 cents. Flare 0.01258, Songbird 005194. We got a tweet from Stuart Alderati to kick things off. Says another SEC filing, another hypocritical pivot. After years of the chairman saying the rules are clear and must be obeyed, the SEC now cries that an appeal is urgently needed to resolve these knotty legal problems. James K. Filon, SEC has filed his reply memorandum in the further support of his motion to certify interlocutory appeal. We got a tweet from Ripple here. What are the different use cases of CBDCs? James Wallace, VP of Central Bank Engagement, gets the question all the time.
That was a trick. Was it a minute? Hi, my name is James Wallace, and this is Crypto in a Minute. This is a question I get asked all the time. It's the most important question when it comes to CBDC. Basically, there are 3 broad categories. There are wholesale CBDCs, which is really what banks will use to exchange money between themselves. There are retail CBDCs that will be used by consumers, for example, an alternative to cash. And then there are cross-border CBDCs where people can exchange money, send money around the world using CBDC. The one that I think most people are interested in is the retail CBDC. So let me expand upon that a little. One very popular use case is an alternative to cash. You have your wallet today. In the future, you'll have a digital wallet. You'll be able to do all the things you can do with cash. But most excitingly, there'll be many, many more things that you can do over and above what you can do with cash today. Also, financial inclusion is one of the big topics, and that's actually true around the world, where people with relatively low incomes do not get served well by the traditional banking environment. So, I think we'll look back in a few years and we'll see literally hundreds and hundreds of different use cases that will be all taking advantage of CBDC. And look at that, I finished more or less on time.
We got John Deaton says he states in the video that the Fortress Trust regulatory compliance team is unmatched in the industry. Ripple has now acquired Fortress Trust. Oh, the irony of it all.
Joining me today is Albert Fortner. He is CEO at Fortress Trust. And I also have Tom Michelina. He is president at Fortress Trust. All right, so Tom, let's start with you. What's Fortress Trust?
So Judy, Fortress Trust is a fully regulated, fully licensed, non-depository trust company. And we're part of a larger ecosystem that we call Fortress Blockchain Technologies. And under our umbrella, we have Fortress Wallet, which is a fully embeddable white labeled wallet. And we have Fortress NFT. So we're able to do your NFT minting. You combine that with Fortress Trust, and we are an innovative, full suite solution for Web3 infrastructure.
Yeah. And the idea is this area is developing so rapidly, and we want to be positioned to be a leader in it and not a follower. So it's a heavy lift to have all of those under one umbrella, but yet we think it's worth it because really NFTs, tokenization is, I think, the next evolution of the internet, and we want to be a leader in that space.
All right, now, Albert, a lot of your team have a regulatory background.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me, how does that impact the way you operate your business?
Yeah, so I spent my years as a regulator, 25 years as a state banking regulator. The last 10 as the banking commissioner in Wyoming, which, if you're familiar with that, Wyoming was a leader and tried to be fostering to institutions that wanted to be in the crypto and blockchain space. And so from that, I was able to see the industry, the crypto blockchain industry, evolve rapidly. But part of that evolution requires a compliant manner. You know, the move fast, break things, ask for forgiveness, not permission mentality has shifted a lot in digital assets. And so when I came on at Fortress, I wanted to make sure that I had as much regulatory chops as possible. But I wanted to find team members that understood and know how to balance both innovation and regulation. You can't have one without the other. You either get yourself in trouble or you just freeze and don't get anywhere. and so we're building a team up. I've got some core colleagues with me that we have roughly 75 years worth of bank and digital asset regulatory experience. And I think that will position us to be a leader in the space, give us an advantage. And then another part that's very important is because we have to have some strategic tech thinking, tech forward bank partners. Someone like Tom, who's a career banker, coming on and managing those and establishing those relationships was also very important for us.
Judy, Fortress has a regulatory body within that nobody else has. We are unmatched in this environment, which is why we bring experts in like Albert and some of his folks that he brought along with him. So we're very blessed to have the regulatory piece to our puzzle.
Now welcome in the RippleNet team and the XRP ledger. Another acquisition, XRP, and the RippleNet is truly unmatched in the industry. We got XRPCrypto. I'm not into riddles, but the Fortress logo makes you go, what the F? We got the Fortress as a castle or other large, strong building or well-protected place, which is intended to be difficult for enemies to enter. The XRP Fortress, the XRP Castle. Know what you hold? Now it runs on Ripple. We got Ripple X Dev. Your product is the user experience. Joel Katz, Rachel Wolf, Apex, Dev Summit.
What user experiences challenges do you believe still need to be solved within the XRPL ecosystem?
Yeah, user experience is like the most important thing when you're trying to get anybody other than enthusiasts. When you're trying to attract enthusiasts, they care about the technology. If you want to sell me a computer, tell me what CPU is in it, tell me what SSD it has, tell me how much RAM it has. But that's not how you sell a computer to like my mom, right? Like what matters to her is, am I going to be able to use it? Is it going to break? Am I going to be able to understand what I'm doing? Or is it going to constantly ask me confusing questions that I don't know how to answer? For retail adoption, for mass adoption, for anyone but an enthusiast, your product is the user experience.
Got the Digital Pound Foundation project. Agila, Philippines Central Bank chooses Hyperledger Fabric blockchain for wholesale CBDC trial. Bankroll Central has announced its choice of the Hyperledger Fabric blockchain for Project Gilia. Its inaugural wholesale CBDC trial. This selection came after the consultations with the IMF, the BIS Innovation Hub, and others. We got another one from Ripple X Dev. We want everyone on chain. We're shaping this future. Today, crawl, walk. Then we rock it.
We want to have massive adoption. We want everyone on chain. We want your mother, your grandmother, my grandmother. We want everyone on chain. It's blockchain under the hood. And we're shaping this future today. It doesn't matter if there are enough incentives or triggers for people to start using the blockchain for their personal needs, like the gaming, ticketing, maybe even NFTs, payments in shops on e-commerce platforms. Then we create massive adoption, and then we are definitely contributing to the ecosystem.
Under the blockchain hood is superior XRPL, the XRP ledger technology. Know what you hold? Mr. Intuitive BlackBerry XRP says you can never convince me that this is the way. A Bitcoin mining facility in South Dakota. Environmental impact of value, gold, Bitcoin, XRP. XRP, faster, cheaper, more efficient, no more middleman, eco-friendly, carbon net zero, 2028. XRP, the one true killer app. We got Stellar Org, Meridian 2023, Jed Michaela's powerful reminder of what's achievable when our networks unite.
Meridian is important because it is a place where lots of people from all over the ecosystem and all over the world can come together and collaborate. Because Stellar isn't just about what one company can do; it's about the collection of entities that are building this ecosystem and network. And so it's a really important venue for that, and great to see.
XRP, XLM, nothing can stop what's coming. You're gonna need a bigger bag. Art of Information, Release the Kraken, Jed Michaela. We got Crypto Eddie, attorney Lewis Cohen, co-founder of DLX Law, and attorney Margaret Rosenfeld, CLO of the Cube Exchange, discuss the SEC versus Ripple ruling. Let's talk quickly about appeal, interlocutory, the in-between. Appeal?
Regardless, let's give a shout out team. I'm all team Ripple right now. Thank you, Ripple, for fighting this, putting the money into this. And this is what we need people doing. We don't want them to go settling things. Like there's some companies that settle and Lewis and I are like, you shouldn't, like, that's such bad law. You know, stuff on the Reeves test relating to staking, other things. It's such bad law that you're precedent and you're settling with the SEC, and we wish you would fight. So thank you, Ripple, for fighting this.
Yeah. So let's talk quickly about appeal, right? So first and foremost, the number one thing is this is not a final judgment, right? So she decided some of the issues that were before her on this summary judgment motion, which is basically summary judgment is when both sides agree to a set of facts. They say there's no facts in dispute here. It's just how you apply the law to the facts. And so she decided, as Margaret explained, in favor of the SEC on the institutional sales, in favor of Ripple on the programmatic sales and the other distributions, as we're calling them, and also in favor of the individual defendants on their sales, which were more or less programmatic sales. However, so she resolved almost everything, but she didn't resolve everything. What she did not resolve was the status of the individual defendants vis-a-vis the institutional sales. So if the individuals had what we call aided and abetted, helped out, if they had responsibility for the company violating the law, they would have personal responsibility at that point. And she said that we need to have a trial on that. So because she retained those issues for a trial, her order is not final. Because her order is not final, because there's still pending issues, the SEC cannot appeal this decision as a matter of right. Normally, when you're done, dusted, it's up to you. You want to appeal, you don't, up to you. This is called interlocutory. So something that's in between. We're not done yet with the process. In an interlocutory situation, you need the approval of the judge in question, and I believe also of the appellate court. So it's no easy thing. So the SEC could theoretically appeal now. However, they need the judge's permission and the appellate court's permission to do that interlocutory or in-between appeal.
Let's give a shout out to the Ripple 18 for staying here in the United States and fighting and beating out the deep state and the corrupt SEC. Free the standard, drain the swamp. We got XRP maintains upward trajectory on the yearly chart with the recent 48% gain. XRP, 2 for $1. Know what you hold, know what's coming, and know why. They wanted you out. We got the Crypto Barbie, kind of weird that there's a full moon on September 29th at the exact same time as the XRP party, full harvest moon. XRP setting up that next SEC face melting pump. We got Terra Precision Trader, perfect call on XRP if I do say so myself. So far, this is the wave B4 before C4, still on track for 58.7. BTC just finished wave 4 yesterday, so I'm going to be watching this chart very closely this weekend. XRP, BTC. We got the notorious XRP. We'll be at the Ripple XRP proper party on the 29th. Can't wait to see you meet many of you. The best is yet to come. Shout out to the notorious XRP. Also, Bagman, Lady E will be out for the proper party out in NYC. We'll see you out there, XRP community, XRP Army, Ghost fam. Well, with that being said, happy Saturday. Saturday vibes. Rose XRP. The longer they take, the higher we climb on that XRP. Rich list.
Don't waste your life. Set your goals high. Quit thinking about what's wrong. Start thinking what's right. Love a little more, hate a little less. You have no idea what you're capable of doing.
And while the fusters keep on crying, the 1% diamond hands keep on buying. Where will you be when that regulation jar of molasses finally breaks open and XRP's true price is finally revealed? Later, glitches. I am the XRP Bagman, Moon Commander, currently up here on Mothership 589, stuffing some bags and enjoying the show. Appreciate you stopping by, tuning in, smashing those likes for some more Moon and Clock news. Hope y'all continue to stay extra bullish out there. Continue holding those good vibes. Remember to sell the FUD, buy up those bags. Don't forget to spread that liquid love. Also, if you're new here, don't forget to drop a subscribe, drop a comment down below. All the OG Diamond has out there, drop a comment down below, drop an elbow on that like button. From the top ropes, we'll catch you up here, top floor on the mothership for the moon party. BYOB, bring your own bags, be your own bank. Peace out, crypto ghost.
Climbing higher on that rich list and Gary mad. Thank you, SEC. Now we got another chance. Plus it's cheap, but you probably still stay asleep. And when we hit that mark, you probably won't be seeing me. I'm probably island hopping on a yacht up in Fiji, waiting on them bags and on them NFTs. We broke away from the evil when we took the keys. We vibing to a different level, feel like this a dream. Chilling with the crypto fam and we all supreme. I hope you on that rocket when we living, you and me.